Isabella.
Isabella, what are you doing?
A little mixed up in my saturator.
So tell me what happened.
That is a mosquito bite.
That's a mosquito bite? Show me, can you show me? Oh wow, that's a nasty one.
What I love most about Isabella is her strength under opposing winds. When she sets her mind to something, she's going to go for it no matter how many prevailing winds are pushing her around. She's steadfast in her direction.
What I love the most about Isabella is that she's brutally honest. She will always tell you the truth the way it is, either you like it or not.
Yeah, we were at a hike on Torrey Pines one time, and I have a clip of this, and she's like just down there, like on the floor, like trying to replicate, like, I don't even know, it was Steve Irwin or the Discovery Channel or something.
I survived next to the ocean for 1 whole month. This plant has vitamins that will allow you to live for 40 days.
She inspires me to do more tune blast levels by not doing them.
My favorite memory of me and Isabella is, it's actually kind of an embarrassing story for me, but I love you so much that I will say it to everybody. It was when we were working at Invita and I was supposed to bring milk back to my house. There was, a couple gallons of milk in my car that I eventually forgot to take out, and they happened to be in my car for about a week or so, I imagine. And one day I come home and my car smells, and I of course call Isabella because she fixes all my problems for me. And we start opening things. We're like, what the heck is this smell? We open my trunk. There it is, all the milk, very moldy at this point, smelling like rotten cheese. And me and my sister just start laughing. Proceeded to take all these milks and put them into garbage bags. We're passing the Richardson's house as we're trying to get to the dumpsters. A lot of the milk falls out of the bags, completely going on the Richardson's driveway. So now we have about 3 gallons of rotten milk completely on the driveway. That, I will never forget that moment till the day I die. And that was definitely a bonding experience for sure.
I must have been like 11 or 12. And I remember at Willow Creek going to a party in the backyard. And when we walked in, Isabella, what was she, 3, 4 years old, ran up to me and hugged me on my legs and was like, Sara, I'm so excited to see you. And like, as a 11, 12-year-old girl, I felt super cool. I was like, I'm her favorite cousin. She loves me. And I remember feeling so special in that moment.
This was Isabella's bright green and bright blue nails at my wedding. I will always remember that. And every time I look at my pictures, I just laugh and love her for that.
One of my favorite memories with Isabella is one afternoon, Victoria and I just went for, we decided to go for a Polaris ride. To make it even more exciting, we're like, let's put Isabella in the driver's seat. Because that's when it's gonna get a little risky. We're, messing with life and death here when she's in the driver's seat. So we're on the real road. Wind through our hair, laughing, her country music, having the best time. And we're in Encinitas, literally far from home, going up a hill. There's real cars passing us. We're there having fun and you just hear boom, 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 and we start rolling backwards. So I look at her, I'm like, hit the gas. And we're just going backwards and backwards, and then we pull over and cars are passing us and staring at us like, who are these weird girls in messy sweatpants on the side of the road? We're up on a hill like this, just stopped. Isabella looks at me, I go, Isabella. She goes, oh yeah, I forgot about the low fuel sign. I was like, are you kidding me? We're out of gas?
Of course, with Invita, it was during COVID and Isabella and I were working together. It was very early in the morning and sure enough, I had to go rinse the milk flask in the little sink. And of course, to me, out of all people, it just explodes on me. So I'm soaking wet and the spout just explodes. And so we call a plumber and hours go by and the plumber still has not come. And this is leaking everywhere. And so I'm trying to get rags, clean everything up. And I go in the back to go get a mop. And sure enough, I come out and Bob the builder over here has a bunch of pipes that I don't know where she found with a bucket connected to the spout. She goes, yeah, this plumber's never gonna come. I found the screw, I found the root of the problem. We fixed the leak. She goes, just kind of rinse it this way, and with this new tube system, it'll work till they're able to get the plumber out. And I'm looking at her like, how in the world, not even I don't know a man in my life that could have figured this out. And in 2 hours, she literally created an entire plumbing system for the coffee shop. And I was just literally in shock. But that's Isabella for you.
When we went on our trip to Arizona, I would always sneak into her little hotel room and jump right on top of her in her bed. And she would get so annoyed, but the more she got annoyed, the more I loved it. And it was just so much fun. She's like my mama bear. I always have her hugging me and scratching my back, and she's just like my own personal nurse.
Every time I see you, I remember this memory of you. When we were running the school at Lighthouse Academy down at the ranch, all of your siblings and cousins were older than you. So you started going in uniform down to the classroom every day. And whatever the older kids did, I watched you day in and day out keep up with them. If it was making concrete outside, you were there. If we went on a field trip, you were there with your backpack and your full uniform in the car. If there was a play, you were one of the main parts. So one day, I saw you climb up your driveway at your house, and you were in your uniform after school. And I met you on the driveway. I said, Isabella, Zia, what's wrong? Why are you so tired? She goes, my backpack is really heavy. And I said, why is your backpack heavy? Let me help you. So I unzipped your backpack, and your backpack was completely empty except for 3 large, heavy rocks. Why do you have rocks in your backpack? And you said, Zia, I don't have any books. And all the other kids have books in their backpack, and their backpacks are really heavy. So I wanted mine to be really heavy too, so I put the rocks in my backpack. Oh my gosh, every time I look at you, I still remember that, Zia, and I can't stop laughing because that describes you.
My favorite memory of Isabella was when she was just a little baby, and I would be holding her and she would be taking naps on me on the couch. My funny memory of Isabella was that she had such a strong little personality, even as a little kid. And I remember she would be 2 years old, and she had this deep little voice, and she would just say, she would respond, she would just be so passionate, her response. No!
Ora ti voglio dire la storia del tuo nome. Un giorno la tua mamma mi ha detto che ti voleva chiamare Cristina e mi ha detto, tu conosci un altro nome? C'hai un altro nome in mente? Ho detto sì, veramente l'altro giorno sono stata a una festa di compleanno e c'era una signora che aveva una piccola bambina e tutta la giornata che la chiamava Isabella, Isabella, vieni qua, Isabella, don't do that. Mi è venuto così simpatico questo nome che ho detto alla tua mamma, mi piace Isabella. E tua madre si è innamorata pure lei di questo nome e ti ha messo questo nome. Grazie a Dio che mi ha ascoltato, perché è un bellissimo nome.
You've always shown that you were independent. At school, the 2 things that stand out in my mind were one time I checked if you guys were eating your lunches, and I came to you and you were sucking on the biggest lollipop I've seen.
And I said, now, Isabella, what food category is that? Protein, carbohydrates? And you answered right away, it's fruit. You knew how to defend your position from an early age. One time we were playing Revolution, and the redcoats were putting the taxes. They imposed a tax that they would take your shoes, and then we were finished the game, and we were back in, and after a long time I saw you under the table. And I go, why is Isabella under the table? So I came to you. I go, Dia, why are you under the table still? She goes, and you know what he answered me? They're not getting my shoes.
Isabella, on this beautiful occasion of your graduation, we look back to the day that you were supposed to be born. I remember that your nonna Lucietta came from Italy on July 1st to be here with your mom and to see how I don't know how many grandchildren he had. You were what number? I don't know. That day when you were born, we will always remember, and it's going to be very special to us, because we predict that you would be born on July 2nd, like lo zio Alberto. And we were right. And zio Alberto was happy because he'd been saying that for so many times.
Funniest memory I have with Isabella is when corporate event people were touring the go-kart track, and I said my intern was coming, and Isabella comes, and then later to realize they just discovered she was my sister.
Isabella, you have been growing to become a beautiful, intelligent young woman. I just see you becoming a beautiful, successful young lady, and I wish the best for you from the bottom of my heart.
Hi Isabella, congratulations on your graduation. I always think of you as that little girl with the ponytails, and you've grown up to be a just beautiful, mature young lady. So I hope the very best for you. I know you will do great things. Love you dearly.
Isabella, I want to say that I'm so proud of you for finishing school. You've taken after me with schooling. So congratulations. I can't wait for your future in college. I know that you're going to do so great, because whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for me, and you will always have a special place in my heart. I love you so, so, so much, Isabella. Happy graduation.
I have no doubt that your life will be full of success, full of prosperity, and I will always be praying blessings over you. I will always be cheering you on. I'm your biggest fan, and I love every memory from 4 years old when you hugged my legs to your very future success and businesswoman you're gonna be. So I love you with all of my heart. Mwah.
You do whatever it takes to make things happen, and you're resolute, you keep up, you never complained. We never even realized that you were so much younger. You were just always there keeping up. And that's why today you are bold, brave, and beautiful, just like your name, Isabella. I love you, Dia.
Okay, Isabella, bellissima. Congratulations on your high school graduation. And we wish you a very beautiful and successful future. We love you.
I love you with all my heart. You've always been there through the tough times and pulled me through, and I have a lot of respect, honor, and I admire you in a lot of ways. You'll always be my little baby cousin, the most beautiful, the only one that can pull off waking up in the morning and somehow still looking like a Kardashian. I literally love you, and I'm so proud of you, and I know you're gonna kill it in college, and I love you so much. Mwah.
Isabella, we share a birthday together, and only special people are born on July 2nd. Congratulations on your graduation. We love you, Isabella.
Isabella, I think you're one of the strongest people I know. You really are grounded in a lot, and you don't move sometimes when I'm moving, and when I need somebody to stay strong, you're there for me. And yeah, I think nobody else in my life has the amount of strength that you do sometimes. So I love you so much, Isabella. No.
I just want to say, Isabella, I'm so proud of you that you finally made it through high school. And yeah, now you get to start another 4 years of college. Congrats.
Congratulations, Isabella, you did it. You made it through high school. Hopefully I gave you some tips on how to get through that. But so proud of you. Mwah. So I'm not entirely sure how to say this in a PG way, but I'll give it my best shot. Isabella is a little daredevil, and she loves experimenting, especially. I love you, Isabella, super proud of you, and just want to let you know that this video has been sponsored by Square Fit and Invita Cafe.